as you can tell by the chest there, we're filming in or near Christmas. That pile of disaster over there, that took me a bit longer to figure out than it probably should have. But at least I have some idea how the Steve's Workshop works. Oh, yeah. Not quite so lucky there. That was actually a falling to my death. There used to be one of these big stupid trees there, and I fell. Because I missed my longbow boots. Also, got tired of hearing those things moved them up there. This whole stretch there and underneath, and where those bricks are, those are just covers. That's built a whole bunch of wire to run through there. And that mess over there was so I can get started on what's probably going to be the current big dumb build for a while. I said I wanted ways to get back and forth across the world, and here it is. Good old-fashioned railway system. This here I have to expand out and do some stuff with. I got to put a Railcraft switch motor here. Once I remember how they work, that's could be a little ways off in the future though. I've played with them before, but it's been a little while, and I'm not sure if Railcraft has changed anything. But as you can see, this takes an awful lot of treated wood. And then these guys. Sir. It says there, carpenter's wedge slope, wearing the skin of a treated wood scaffolding. And I like them, they look cool. Right? Gives this thing nice kind of... I need to replace these probably with concrete or something. It doesn't make sense to have them diving right into the water like that. Comes up over here. Quick little bridge over top of there. The one problem I'm having is with that Steve's Workshop setup. I don't know if you can notice, it's just getting a little choppier than usual here. And I don't know what's causing it. Something in Steve's Workshop is doing it. Yeah, and for the time being, I gotta pipe all this creosote out. I could run underground, but then I would have to cover it with something. And that thing is loud as hell. Music sounds, blocks off. That's better. I could run it underground, but this thing is really only kind of temporary. Just until I kill off a bunch of creosote. I might move it underground. I don't know if these things work underground. That's a good question. Probably not. It would make a lot of sense for a windmill to work underground. So this turns... I have to use the capsules because everything here needs to be consumed or it won't... I tried. It won't spit out bottles. Which is... How can I put it? It's nice enough to spend bottles. It's bad that I can't recycle bottles. Go figure. Although, this does kind of go both ways. Do I have a bottle over here? No. Let me grab a bottle real fast. Okay, let's screw this whole system right up. We'll say we want... Well, let me do it. Put you there, do that. Make a creosote bottle. I change you out for that. That's the recipe. So the question is, can I turn this side into both? Probably not. Input enabled, output enabled. Went and put my configurator away. Because the problem I had with this before is that it doesn't consume the bottle. Select mode here. Input, output. Nope, not that. If I do this, if I first do this, to configure it. Yeah, then pull the bottle back out. No, I can't. Alright, so we have to go with the creosote capsules. Whoops, nope, you go there. Nope, stop that. Crud. Ruined everything. There. I was hoping maybe I could pass the bottle back and forth. I might need to output somewhere there, but I'm out of spaces on the block. I don't want it going that way. What if... Nope, that's not going to work. I thought about putting a hopper there. Do I have a hopper? That would let it come in and come back out in a different face. Put the hopper away. You know what? Screw it. There's enough wasting around with this system. I need to throw a bunch more of these. Where are we? Upgrades. These production upgrades. I gotta make a bunch of those. They're not really all that cheap. Production upgrade. There. So, you're looking at wrought iron sheets and lupus and redstone. I can do it. I've sunk enough materials into this already, right? Also, I can get this stuff. Yeep. And also, I don't have to walk places. Now again, you notice the whole choppiness here? Just give me a sec. I'm going to drag my console in here. You can see, if I do this, let's clear it. It's probably not recording this, with my luck. Is that every few seconds it's going to throw up, there you saw it there, it's going to throw up a warning of some kind. Look, like that. A whole bunch of this stuff. That only happens when I'm playing with the Steve's Workshop stuff. I've looked it up, I don't know what's causing it. I wish I knew. I knew how to change it. I don't, because it's Java Gribblies, and I'm not going to pretend to understand it. It's kind of slowing down my recording here, so I might probably just maybe shut that whole system off while I'm doing things. It's not making things terribly fun right now. Came over here to harvest, and our seed chest is full. Whoops, wrong button. Yep, you can see our seed chest is completely full. Look at all of this barley. Barley everywhere. So much barley. So much barley I can't put away my garlic seeds. Well, let's put you here for the moment. I have managed to, let's see here, agriculture. Just about maxed out my agriculture. So I get an awful lot of seeds after I pick things. Let's pound some garlic to make my breath terrible. Now you can run these through a fermenter. That seems, I don't know. Yeah, you get biofuel out of it. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem I don't want to do it. I can run saplings through all day, every day. These, I think it's probably because the crops are such a pain to harvest. You know, like you gotta sit there and bust them. You can use a scythe. Oh yeah, this will be sort of our terminal. It may not look like there's any lights in here, but I've got right there. I've got some jack-o'-lantern nooks in there for light. I actually don't know how this part looks in darkness. And when I hit F7, it doesn't say anything spawns here. Which is actually kind of cool. If I'd known that, I'd build a whole dang base out of treated wood planks and you have absolutely no lights. Otherwise, I'm stuck with stuff like this all over the place right now. Shut up. Making my yard look bad. Speaking of the yard, I don't know what to do with this. I might fill it back in. I might change this farmland out for regular dirt. One of the things in TFC is you can't, like, notice the farmland just disappears. That is so you can't just break the farmland, have it drop dirt, and then put the dirt back down as a way of refreshing all the nutrients in your crops. Which makes sense. Oh, down here. There's a giant hole in the earth right here. When I started, if I can get down there. Yeah, that. See all this stuff? This is a big-ass cave at the back of that canyon that used to be here, which isn't here anymore. I slowly managed to fill in all the way. And I was always worried that something was going to happen and it was going to drop all my stuff into that cave. Or I was going to have a creeper blow up and then just take the whole thing out with it. Which would have been bad. So I filled it all in with that. I had to start with, you saw the mining supports. And then after that I filled it in with just a bunch of extra stuff. It's not the best job, but at least nothing's going to fall into the basement. So in order to get all the wax I need for capsules, I'm going to have to seriously restructure all of this. Like every last bit of it. And I'm going to have to set a bunch of this stuff to be auto-centrifuged. Yeah, we're getting okay here. Stepping it up to agrarians. Okay. Get in there. Yeah, I do. Oh, what the nine hells is this? Yeah, I miss apiary pipes so much. Things would go so much better if I had apiarist pipe. Of course, if we had extra bees, I would be running petroleum bees and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I guess it's a good thing we don't, right? I mean, I have to sit here and fight my way through all this. This whole thing is going to need to get a rebuild. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it. Because if any of these pipes connect to anything else, it's going to try to take guys from here and put them in there. Messes everything up. And given that those guys only have so many sides to a block, I could, in practice, only hook up 5? Yeah, 5 to any single barrel or pair of barrels. But I gotta make them all first. Yeah, that's taking kind of forever too. That, I'd love to, well, I've got it kind of automated, but not really. I've shown you this already. Come down here, throw a bunch of stuff in. Alright, process this. My wall of stuff. I'll tell you what, that instead of this. I'm not sure if any of the combs have you more, if any of the combs have a higher chance of dropping wax rather than the ones I'm already using. I know the wheat comb drops a fair amount of wax. Of course, it drops a lot of wheat. I'm going to have to start doing something with this wheat. Unfortunately, the fermenter is the only thing we can really use it for, unless we're building stuff like out of wheat, because I need a giant wicker man. No, I don't. What are you out of this time? Honey, of course. I should set this stuff up to auto squeeze. That would require a complete redo of this mess. Behind this wall, it's a big mess of pipe. It is frightening. It is It is every engineering space I've ever designed. Cable and piping and everything. But we are getting cocoa beans. I wish I could eat my cookies. I wish these crystalline pollen crystals did something too. But we're getting a decent amount of products out of these. So that's another alveary. Not sure what it's going to be yet. Yeah, so this one's going to be a little short, and it's kind of all over the place. Went for Christmas dinner with my parents and my other immediate family. Still all kind of packed full of turkey and mashed potatoes, making it hard to think. So hopefully by next time I'll come up with something far more interesting, or at least a decent build for you. But until then, you guys enjoy your Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you sometime in January. And whenever 1.9 is officially released, the Asylum servers are getting an update, and I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't played any vanilla since the Shield update. So I'll try to record as much as I can of me trying to figure out all this stuff. Not entirely from scratch, but there's a lot of it. I'll see you guys later.